Hello everyone, welcome back to our project proposal at Antarita Constructions, and I welcome back you all by for the step-by-step construction of building of your dream home in Bangalore. In our last session, we explored the construction process. Now here, where the construction structure begins to rise and take shape. Now, within the seventh chapter, we are here to discuss about the interior design and finishing touches. In this stage, we're going to learn about how your house truly transforms from into a house to a building to a home, from selecting colors, textures, furnitures, layout to the proper additionaling, adding fine details, reflecting personalities, and making everyone choice matter. Interior design is not just adding about beauty, but also comfort, functionality, and creating spaces for the memories to be built. With an insight of Bharti Ma'am's best-selling book, I'm here to walk you through what the right decisions are to be made while choosing the finished touches and evaluate and elevate your home from ordinary to extraordinary. So let's begin the chapter 7 because it's just not about building walls, it is about creating spaces that feel like you. Moving ahead, this is the day 6, 7 of this 7 of 10 days where 10-day free webinar. Now, let me tell you about Antrita. Antrita is a turnkey solution company where we provide you to the end-to-end construction services, where quality meets the quantity as well as the client satisfaction. We have an experience of 13 plus years, and we very much assured that your work to be done within time. We have a very much commitment to our clients. Therefore, we do not subcontract our work. Everything will be taken care by our in-house team and a pricing. Offer one of the USP is that we have a cost ceiling policy in which you only have to pay the amount that we have pre-described at the forefront of the construction, and that will not increase even by 1 rupee, even if the price cost changes or something like that. We offer all-inclusive premium package, proper safety reports, and construction updates will be provided to you. Because our main focus is that your house, your place should be look like your own vibe. A customer centric approach. We ensure that we meet regularly and proper innovative solutions to be adhered, as well as a clear transformation process. We also assist you with the proper securing of essential on-site permits like CCs, OCs from BESCOM, BBMP, and BWSSB, so that you can have a proper coordination, and we can have a proper construction with a smooth worry-free building process. Now, today it is about the interior design and finishing touches. So basically, interior design is an art and science, enhancing the interior of the space, achieving the much healthier and aesthetically pleasing environment as one of the final step of the construction process. Effective interior design, finishing touches plays an important role performing house into home. This chapter dives into you to picture the right material, why good lighting, ventilation, proper landscape is important. Now, moving ahead, starting with choosing the right material for the interiors, defining your style, whether you want to go for the traditional or a modern pattern, defining the style, understanding what kind of aesthetics you want to put into your house. For example, traditional. For traditional, you can go by the rich colors, classic furnishings, and detailed woodwork. Materials can be used like dark wood, furniture, fabrics like velvet, silk, and antiques decorations. Then we have modern aesthetics pleasing, like character with be sleek, simple, and practical purpose for everyday use. Not too flashy, but convenient. We can use material like glass, steel, simple fabrics, even neutral colors. We can go by the third option is like we have contemporary, always changing with the times. It borrows idea from the modern design and always stayed up to the current standards. As well, we can use materials like mixture of finishes, textures, often featuring bold colors as well as patterns. Fourth could be industrial, which has characteristics like very raw unfinished look, focus on the ulterior materials, probably goes by the industrial and factories, like materials exposed red bricks, metal textures, and old wood like wonder stylish. We can also go by the rustic, the characteristic which is warm, cozy, and emphasizes on the natural materials like natural wood, stone, and earthy old colors. Now, selecting the materials. For floor options, we have hardwood. which could be very durable, timeless appeal, and easy to clean. But the cons could be it can be expensive and require a lot of maintenance. We can have laminate. Pros that will be cost effective, easy to install, and available in various styles. Con could be less durable than poor hardwood and prone to scratches. And then comes the tile. Water resistant, versatile, and available in numerous design and sizes. Cons could be can feel cold, at colder and during winters, something like that. You can feel cold underfoot and require grout maintenance. Then comes the carpet. Very comfortable, warm, available in all ranges of color and texture. But yeah, it can also trap dust and needs regular vacuuming and cleaning. So with cons, there are pros, and with pros, there are cons for everything. Now come the wall finishing. Paint we can use for like choosing on coming back to the choosing paint, understand the color psychology of how different shades influence the mood of a person. For example, blue is calming, yellow is cheerful, pink is peachy. Techniques can be used. Try ancient accent walls and blend shades with the effective like ombre to give a more roomy, more personal touch. Wallpaper patterns can be used. Patterns can be used for the part like create a focal points of the room. Textures can be used considered like bricks, cloth, vinyl, or for durability. Paneling. Wood paneling, MDF, PVC panels can add dimension and warmth to the walls. Application can be try half paneling on the wainscoting or full paneling to the walls, make it give a structured vibe. Furniture selection now. Design, choose the functional design because ultimately it is about the comfortability. Choose furniture that balances with aesthetics and functionality. Multi-purpose pieces can maximize the space. Proportions, ensure that you have taken a proper proportionate of the room size, divide it into the equal ways so that it should not look like cluttered. Sustainable options, consider eco-friendly materials like furniture and sustainable sources. Now, importance of lighting and ventilation. We all know how much it is important. And other than you don't want to live in a rat hole, it is very important to have proper ventilation and lighting. Lighting should be ambient, giving to like it propose like provides overall illumination to a space like ceiling fixtures, chandeliers, and the recessed lightings. Task lightings purpose gives to the focus on the main on a focus things like reading, cooking, working. For example, desk lamp, under cabinet lights, and kitchen lamps and reading lamps. Then comes the ascent lighting. Highlights the specific features of the area, such as spotlights on artwork, wall mounted lights, track lighting, aims on the shelf or picture. Okay, now comes the design lighting principle. Layering combines with different types of lighting to create well-balanced atmosphere. Dimmers, install dimmer switches so that you can adjust the how bright and soften you want to have, like depending on the mood and the activity. Like in the morning, we do not need much light, but by the evening, after having dinner and everything, you want to have a very cozy mood around in your house. You can have further, dim lights and soft lights. Ventilation now. Ventilation is very much required as with respect to the health benefit also. Proper ventilation help reduce the indoor air pollutants and maintain air quality. Moisture control. Effective ventilation prevents mold growth and protects integrity of the building. Ventilation solutions could be have natural ventilators like doors and windows with strategically opening and encourage airflow. Ventilation grills can be used in the walls of the doors to help fresh air to come into the room. And mechanical, use exhaust fans, air exchange systems in the bathrooms and the kitchen so that you can remove the moist and odors. And for the air exchange system, proper consider the bring air freshen air outdoors and while air spelling the stay window. Now comes the landscaping part. The role of landscaping is for aesthetic appeal. A well-designed garden or lawn makes your home look warm, inviting, and very much fun. Functional spaces should be open areas, and outdoor areas can be designed for the recreation or gardening activities. Elements for landscape. Plant selection. Use native plants because they thrive in local climate and require minimum to minimum maintenance. Variety, incorporate with mix of trees, shrubs. Give yourself a sweet, humble garden in front of you, which can work as a with evergreen plants in your garden. Hardscaping, paths and patios. Use materials like stone, bricks, or concrete. so that make a proper walkways onto the outdoor living areas, fencing the walls, create privacy, maintain boundaries, and decorate the garden using fencing. Now comes the irrigation system. Use proper, install drip irrigation or rainwater harvesting system to conserve the water and maintaining the proper landscape. There comes the variety as well. Incorporate of mix of trees and final touches could be artwork. Final finishes could be to enhance livability, personalization, artwork, hanging up the paintings, drawings, family photos, which means something to you. It can add the mood or the memories you want to cherish, bring a personal touch to you. Use accessories like cushions, throw blankets, vases, souvenirs can add a splash of colors and personality of yours. Proper functionality and comfort. Multifunctional spaces can go like open floor areas can create flexible spaces that can serve multi-purposes, accommodating lifestyle. Storage solution use built-in cabinets, clever storage solutions to reduce clutter. Comfort and features, which is the most important. Number one, temperature control. Use smart thermostat to set up the separate zones for heating and cooling, which helps to clean every room, according to your the way you like without wasting energy. Acoustic treatments use rugs, curtains, wall hangings to reduce the noise from the and enhance comfort. Now comes the safety and accessibility. Safety features for lighting, keep staircases, corridors, and dark corridors lit to avoid any accidents, especially if you have elderly or kids in the family. Use childproofing. If applicable, install safety gates, outlet covers, and corner guards as well. Accessibility consideration make universal design principle. Think long term by adding these features into your wide doorways, ramps, footsteps, enhancing a proper home easier to move around for everyone, including the older people and adults and children. Adaptable spaces, design spaces that can easily adapt to the changing needs over time. Now, coming to the conclusion, interior design is not just about aesthetic, but it is about the workability of the house. How aesthetically you have confined a place into such beautiful lighting, proper lighting, ventilation, proper adding personal touches to your place. Not only beautiful, but as well as functional and comfortable. This can you can embrace the journey of interior design opportunity to express creative while ensuring the harmonious living in the environment. And I hope you get everything which I'm trying to say. It was all based on the book written by a very own Bharti Gaurav ma'am, How to Build Your Dream Home in Bangalore, for which she has been awarded as a bestseller author as well, and as a proud Indian awardee, Bangalore, one of businesswoman awardee as well. These are some of the projects which we have taken care by, and you can definitely visit any of our places. You just have to mention, as I said, by every end of the video, please drop down in the comment section and we can share the location with you. And to get this book or to contact us, you can definitely contact on this number or email it as antarit@gmail.com, and so that we can have a proper one-on-one interaction with me for project proposal, me for project proposals, so that we can understand your requirement. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.